Green flag in the hand of Johnny Veach. She'll hit the Dadswell service 24 hours in start zone.
Let's go big block racing at Genesee. Eric Rudolph, heck of a start there through 1 and 2, but Justin Wright, great by out the corner to take the race lead. Side by side for the third spot is Jay Mallory hanging on over Noah Walker. Up top it's Justin Wright, downstairs Eric Rudolph, but J-Dub leads lap 1.
Justin Wright has that car glued to the bottom, and now Eric Rudolph going to follow him right into Noah Walker to the inside of Mallory. He'll take over that third spot. All while happening, this Justin Wright going to go out to about a 1-2 car length advantage over Eric Rudolph.
Rudolph trying to find his way past the 19 of J-Dub. The top two both land up lunches regulars on Saturday night. Mallory trying to get that third spot back from Noah Walker, the 22, with the advantage based off experience. Remember, it's his first race back in Genesee since he ran a Sportsman a couple years ago. But we're watching the race for the lead. Rudolph trying to slide a line to gain some ground on Justin Wright. Don't know if that works that time.
Eric Rudolph still knocking on the door of the 19W of Justin Wright, the York, New York driver, as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Both cars still glued down to the bottom. Justin Wright loses a little bit of time. Rudolph's going to have to get on the binders, but halfway to go, Justin Wright still leads.
Gap between Justin Wright, Eric Rudolph, 4/10 of a second. Rudy closes it in down to about half a car length off of 2. He found some traction there. Sends her deep on the second groove, looking for the race lead. They're Nerf bar to Nerf bar off at turn number 4. Justin Wright still hanging out, but Eric Rudolph challenging.
Eric Rudolph hammering that high side, putting that right rear right on the cushion. He'll come out of turn number 2. It's going to be side by side, and Rudolph's going to have the shot down the backstretch. And at 3 and 4 they go. He'll complete the pass, and we'll see if he can have it at the line.
Rudy put the power to the metal that time. 2 laps to go. J-Dub trying to fight back on the bottom, but Rudolph ripping the lip there through 1 and 2. Very good on quarter exit, and he clears Justin Wright, new race leader. The Highmark Blue Cross Blue Shield 25. Eric Rudolph out in front over Wright, Walker, Mallory, Whaley, and Bliss.
Eric Rudolph into turn number 1 and 2, still going to rip on that high side as they come out of turn number 2. He'll start to gap Justin Wright by quite a bit down the backstretch. Into turn number 3 and 4, he'll have a clean racetrack in front of him. Checkered flag is in the air. Eric Rudolph picks up the first heat race of the night. Justin Wright will finish second. Noah Walker will be third. Jay Mallory fourth. Shannon Whaley fifth. And Ray Bliss, who went out early, and we'll have Nate speak with Eric.
Rudy's not a huge talker.
Well, fans, I'm down here with Eric. Eric, you and Justin had quite the race for 4 laps there. You guys were side by side. You ended up going up top and getting around him.
Yeah, the track seems like it's going to be really good for tonight's race. So we'll talk it over, and hopefully we can be strong in the future tonight.
Awesome. Hey, congratulations. You won the big block race last year, and looks like you're starting out good tonight. So.
Yeah, we ran good here last year, and we got a little bit different engine packaging car here this year. But like I said, hopefully the feature goes good for us.
Congratulations. Good luck in the feature. Eric Rudolph, everybody.
Green flag for heat race number 2.
Gary Lindbergh and Phil Vigneri will head on down to turn number 1 and 2, and Vigneri will try and put that right rear right on the cushion and power out of turn number 2. They'll stay side by side, Hoosier to Hoosier down the backstretch.
Glenn Steyer sideways off for turn 2. He's able to hang on to it. Can Gary Lindbergh clear off for turn 4? Yes, he can. Lindbergh, the leader, over Phil Vigneri. Side by side of the back as Steyers tries to get a run on Stacy Jackson, but PV3 trying to put his experience to advantage. He pulled up to the left rear quarter panel of Gary Lindbergh, but wasn't able to do anything about it. Lindbergh hanging out in front, and he has the 47V clear.
Gary Lindbergh, first time here at the dirt track in Genesee, and the first time I believe ever. I've never seen him here before, but right now Gary Lindbergh, like he's been here all along, pulling away from PV3 in that 47V. Kyle Rickner in third. Currently Andrew Smith knocking on the door for third.
And Andrew Smith trying to take advantage of that third spot from Kyle Rickner. Nothing the number one could do that time in the 1S. Rickner with the advantage for that third position at the moment. Gary Lindbergh last time at the line led by a full second on Phil Vigneri the third. Likely extends the lead of the cross flags, the delta at 1.3.
Gary Lindbergh pulling away from Phil Vigneri, a 1.3 second lead. Right now Vigneri comfortably in that respot, and Kyle Rickner trying to run him down, but the gap is large enough. Well, the top four, the top six actually, all nose to tail here on this field, spread out throughout the entire front stretch.
Field all spread around here at the dirt track at Genesee while Lindbergh tries to pull away from Vigneri. Kyle Rickner tries to close in on Vigneri for that second spot, but going to be very tough to do so. The two sticks are in the air from Johnny Veach to Gary Lindbergh, 2 to go.
Now Kyle Rickner slowly starting to catch up to the back bumper of PV3 as he's been just a little bit quicker. Rickner running that extreme inside where Vigneri will drift up the racetrack just a little bit, but the sand starting to run out of the hourglass as it's going to be white flag for Gary Lindbergh in the 37.
Lindbergh in the 37S, Merrickville Speedway points leader. As well, third in points at Ransomville. Couple of wins on 2025, showing what he likes here at the dirt track at Genesee. Lindbergh makes his way through 3 and 4. Your winner in heat race number 2. Second across the line, PV3. Third is Rickner. Fourth is Andrew Smith. Fifth will be Glenn Stiers. And then sixth is Stacy Jackson.
So Gary Lindbergh picking up the heat race win. He has feature wins this year at the Merrittville Speedway and the Ransomville Speedway, most recently coming at Merrittville. They're about to hit the Dadswell Service 24-hour towing and recovery start zone. Green flag in the air, and it's the Dr. Danny Johnson going to take off down the front stretch. Money Matt Williamson to the inside. They'll go side by side, Hoosier to Hoosier down the back stretch, and now Williamson will start to pull away, but the Dr. Danny Johnson fights back on the outside.
The Doctor trying to take Williamson to school, but it's Money Matt out in front. Has the advantage by a half car length on Danny Johnson. Sweeting third, edging for fourth spot is Flanagan over James Sweeting.
Matt Williamson now will open up about a 2 to 3 car length advantage over Johnson. Sweeting now going to start to work the back bumper of the Dr. Danny Johnson. Top 2 to the redraw here, so Sweeting's going to have to get on his horse to get on past the 19 of Danny Johnson.
Williamson is pulled away to a sizable lead at the moment on Danny Johnson. The 19 car, though, looking good through 1 and 2. Flanagan pulled up to Sweeting, looking for that third position. Let's see what he can do here through 3 and 4. Sweeting still with a notable advantage, though, on the Glenn Stiers Racing 74 ride.
Sweeting now getting... Now here comes actually the 74 ride, just like you said, Mario, the Glenn Stiers ride of Dave Flanagan. They'll go side by side into turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be Flanagan down low, Sweeting up high. They're going to take the halfway cross brakes this time, and it's going to be Flanagan at the line with the top 2 have checked out.
Flanagan took that third spot at the line by just about 500ths or so. They still drag race off at turn number 2. Sail panel to sail panel. Sweeting with the edge up on the cushion through 3 and 4. Flanagan forced to left. 2 points straight out is 74. Sweeting back with the third spot at the line by a tenth of a second.
Sweeney and his sail panners are sailing around the outside. Here in turn number 1 and 2, they'll go down the back stretch, and it's still going to be Sweeney and Flanagan side by side as the race is on for third. The top 2 have pulled away, and at the line it's going to be Sweeney again with 2 laps left to go.
What a race this battle for third's put on. It's a lot similar to what we saw in the battle for the race win in heat race number 1 when Eric Rudolph took that. Sweet and Flanagan stay side by side. 1 lap remains for Matt Williamson, but all the eyes are pointed towards the race for third here. Flanagan back on Sweeting, way too close to call. It was Sweeting by a 100th.
Final lap here out as they'll stay side by side, but up front, Money, Matt Williamson into victory lane with the heat race. The Dr. Danny Johnson will finish second into the redraw, but the race is on for third. At the line, it's going to be Sweeting at the line. Fourth will be Flanagan. Cartwright will be fifth, and Newton will be sixth.
That's good stuff. That's good stuff.
So good racing there between Sweeting and Flanagan. Sweeting picked up the 3rd spot, and Sweeting runs a lot down at the Land of Legends Race Speedway, Ransomville Speedway this year. So good for the Brockport, New York driver. And Money Matt Williamson is in his S&W ride. We'll stop and have a word with Mr. Nate Cozen.
You know, Matt loves to talk.
Well, fans, I'm down here with Money Matt Williamson. Matt, looked like you just needed one lap there to get by Danny Johnson. He drove away after that.
Yeah, I didn't really feel that great. I think we need to make some adjustments on the car to be a little better. There's tough field in the pit area tonight, so we'll have to be on top of our game, and hopefully we draw a good number and then put a good show on for these fans. Thanks to everybody for coming out. It's cool to see this many people at Batavia.
Awesome. Hey, congratulations once again. Good luck in the feature. Matt Williamson, everybody.
Money Matt Williamson.